It's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. At the moment, I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I have completed the walk through the truck for you, so I will get that up and running sometime this week. So it's done now. As much as I know and what I can show you, I have done. Okay? So stop whinging at me. Apparently I've got to wait here until frigging 2 o'clock before I can go back in there. And then they're going to tell me, no, but you're not due till this time, so... Oh, it's fucking boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit and watch a bit of telly. Netflix or YouTube or something stupid like that, I don't know. I ain't decided yet. I ain't decided. I have not decided. I might play a game. No, I will do though. Fuck. I need a thing. Where's the thing gone? Come here, thing. Yeah. It's a bit, you have when you have days like this, where I would say deliveries like this, where you're given a specific time to be there, and you end up being early anyway. Alright. Now that's bad enough as it is, but when they then tell you that you're another 2 hours on top of that early, it's like, what the fuck? Does anybody know what they're doing? The company I've picked up from, I collected. I said to the lady at the desk, I says, what time is this delivery for? And she says 2 o'clock. So for them to turn and say, well, you're not due in till 4 o'clock. Well, I was told 2. It says 4 on here, but I was told 2, but we say 4. So who's right? At the end of the day, that's what I want to know. Who the fuck is right? And I don't particularly want to be sat here till fucking 4 o'clock. Because that means it'll be 4 o'clock. Then by the time I'm unloaded, it's going to be after 5 o'clock. And then by the time I get back in the yard, it's going to be fucking after 7 o'clock. Don't want it. I just don't want fucking 15-hour days. I just ain't interested in them. But hey ho, whatever. Shit happens, I suppose. Where's my glasses gone? While I'm here, I might as well read some of these out for you. You know, it's like, well, you might as well. Let's see if I've got anything to read out to you. You never know. You guys might have some questions for me. You might have no questions for me. But I must admit, my notifications aren't coming pretty well on this thing for some unknown reason. I don't know why. It's like this one here. Here, check this out. I've got all these comments on here, and not one of them have come up on the notification. Not one of them. Ridiculous. Absolutely. Ha! Mr. S.J. Powell. Yes. JR's star driver deserves a top-of-the-line truck, in my opinion. I love that. That's fucking awesome. Dude, you are so right. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you're right. What can I say? You are just so right. It's just authentic. Kieran says you should ask to keep the Volvo. Be great for drive-alongs. Actually, they're not. That's the problem. They're not. As shit as the MANs can be, they are the best truck for the drive-alongs, with hands down. Which is, it's a bit of a dilemma, isn't it? You know what I mean? What do? Do you sacrifice the luxury for the drive-alongs, or do you sacrifice the drive-alongs for the luxury? I mean, it's yeah. Ethan Warren, he says, yes, good morning to you, Jay. He says, have you ever considered bringing a pillow to work with you when you get given these shit trucks? Well, the thing is though, right, what would a pillow do? Because when it's a crap truck, you don't really want to be sleeping in the damn thing, do you? No. Charlie Freeman, he says, I wonder how long it would take before it got mangled and tangled and mashed and crashed. That's that. Do you know what? Well, it already has. Shh. Nosy bastard 8928. You know, there's one for you. Shouldn't the previous driver make sure it's fueled up? Yeah and no. The reason why I say that is because depending on what he's doing or how long he's been or what time, you know, me personally, it's not really that much of a bother. You know, I don't really care. But as a day and a night man, then yes, we do tend to fuel them up whenever we can. But if it's a night shift, the fuel pump in the yard is locked. But they have got fuel cards with each truck anyway, so they could always stop at the services. But again, like I say, it all depends, and it's not really that much of a big deal, to be fair. And obviously, because I mentioned about the walkthrough, Liam Hall, yeah, your request, wicked, can't wait. Yes, it's done. It's ready to. I'm going to upload that later on, probably either. If I get home at a reasonable time today, which I very much doubt it, I would try and do it, but it might end up being sometime in the week anyway, so there you have it. But it's done. That's the main thing. What else have we got on here? Let's have a quick look. Is there anything else interesting to talk about? Pause that for a moment. This was the other day, this was. On my drive along that I'd put up. Air Trooper 719XBL. Hi, oh dear. He must be a new one because that's a new name. I've not seen that one before. He says, I hate middle lane wankers. Yeah, depending on what they're doing. Fucking pain in the arse, especially when they're driving slower than everybody else. I also hate those car drivers that seem to follow you up your ass at the end of the, and for miles and miles, and both lanes are free to overtake, yes. You always tend to get that when, say for instance, you're driving your HGV and you come up to a driver who's in lane 1 and he's going slower than what you are, and you have probably got about 3/4 of a mile speed on him, so you tend to like creep past, and you've pulled in because there's space obviously to get over, to overtake, and then you see the car behind come right the way up and disappear behind your back doors, right? And nothing comes past you for ages while you're trying to get past this truck. And then as soon as you pull in, off he goes. I'm like, you've just spent all that time sat behind me, and yet you could have quite easily have gone ding, 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 whew, and off you go. Honestly, sometimes the mind of certain individuals is baffling. I mean, I know that mine's a baffler as it is, but when they do stupid shit like that, it's like, well, why? What's the point? You got a free lane there, so get the fuck past and get on with it. You'll also find that sometimes as well, which is even more hilarious, is those are the wankers that go past you going, and I'm like, what have I done? What's up with you? It's because you're in the fucking middle lane and they want to carry on, but they're too scared to get into lane 3. That's what it is. I know, fucking arseholes. What else we got? Anything else to give you a mention? Have a look. Nothing on that one because nobody liked it. How that one? Where are you? That one. Apparently, new trucker on my drive along video the other day, he says loved hearing the wind blowing. Yes, on KBF for some unknown reason that it's to do with the mirror, and it's just has that funny whistling sound. It isn't an annoying whistle, I will admit, because we have had them with these really annoying sounds like that, but that one's not bad actually. That one's a nice. It's almost as though it's you know, late night, you're camped out and you can hear the wind whistling. Well, yeah, I like that myself, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I just do. Kieran Kitch, because obviously he did ask for it, and I'd done my little trailer side dance for him. He says, yes, made his day. He says, but now he wants more shit now. Look, he says he wants a beatboxing trailer side dance. I mean, what else do you fucking want, man? Come on. I don't know. What's this one here? In the name of justice. Cool. He says, as my dad used to say about some of the trucks with no guts, it's like riding an asthmatic through a talcum powder factory. I mean, yeah, I suppose it would be. Apparently, he wasn't too impressed with the Dorking thing that I was on about, though. He said he reckons he's a total tool and a wanker. But you've got to remember, man, it's opinions. Everybody has their own opinion. I mean, he does put a lot of fact in his opinions, other than, you know, when you have other shit that people just say it and they've got nothing to back it up, whereas that guy did. That's why I said it was interesting, because, I mean, it did sort of like think, it makes you think with his proof there in front of your face. But hey, you know, each their own. He reckons he's been debunked over and over again, but that, to be honest with you, he's a hard one to actually, you know, to say that, well, that's how it should be. Especially when it doesn't make any sense. But who are we to know? Who are we to know? But again, you know, criticism is always good. It's always well and truly needed. Yeah, when I told him that all about the opinion and what have you, he says, "Yep, as a free country," he says, "I used to think it was all nonsense. Also, then just to make sure, I took very hard, close look. That was when I discovered that it was not all nonsense after all." What's not all nonsense? What religion? Because that was the topic I was talking about. Kieran Waller, he says, your videos are getting better and better. They're not bad. They'll do, I suppose. What else we got? Anything else interesting? I don't think we have now. I think we've done, I think. See, if you where are you? No, we've done that one. No, we're done. That's it. End of. For now. Until tomorrow. Well, I think I'm going to leave it at that. And then we're going to go and just twiddle my fucking thumbs for another hour and a half. We're, yeah. If you've got any questions that you want me to answer, not ask. If you've got the questions to ask, and I will try my best to answer them on whatever you want. I mean, to be honest with you, if it's just something completely out there, you can always ask me and I can make some shit up for you. I've always said that to you, so just feel free, ask away. And other than that, I'm going to go. Speak to you a lot later. I might give you an update of how things have turned out later on, but other than that, if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright? Tiddle peep! Don't forget, be good and drive safe. Bye! Go on then.